What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I have some Super 7 figures that I want to open and take a look at. I know these have been out for a little bit now, but I finally decided to go ahead and purchase these 3 figures. I had recently seen them at Target over the weekend. There's some other ones that I want to get eventually. I'm not in a hurry to buy them right now. Been cutting back a lot lately, just because it's expensive. This hobby is it's strain on the wallet sometimes. So just gonna probably tone it down some. Just gonna pick and buy what I really want from here on out, unless if I see something that blows me away and I say, oh yeah, you know what, I need to get that, then I'll figure out, if I don't have the money, then I'll figure it out somehow. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look at these. They're still in the package. I haven't opened them. You do see some of the other G.I. Joes that I have down. I want to compare them to side by side. And you see the custom Big Lob custom Pythona. Those are from Lone Wolf Toys. I purchased those a while back, and I did paint those, and I love the way those came out. Moving forward, yes, I do want to get the Super 7 Big Lob and the Pythona. They look pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me open these. You know what? Before I open them, let's take a closer look here while they're in the package. So there's a Jinx right there. I thought she looked pretty cool, unmasked. And there was a fellow customizer who did a head sculpt that looked pretty similar to this one. I never purchased it. I just never did. And that's from Quick Kick Dojo. He did this similar to this head sculpt, but I think this one looks pretty cool from what I'm seeing here. You see, it has a G.I. Joe written on the leg there. In the movie, it's one piece and she breaks it on her leg. Of course, if you're a big G.I. Joe fan like I am, then you know the whole story behind this. But yeah, that's Jinx. She looks pretty cool. And then next we're going to show Falcon. And this Falcon looks pretty good. If I'm being honest, he looks pretty close to the animation, the movie. I have seen a few reviews, and I seen one review where the paint looked kind of crappy around the face. So we're gonna open this and we're gonna examine it and see if we have any paint flaws. He does come with his shotgun right there, the beret. Not too crazy about the art on the packaging, but I guess it's okay. I'm not a in-package collector. As far as these, I'm not going to keep them in package. I'm going to open these puppies up. And then here we have the Once a Man Cobra Commander, and he looks pretty cool, if I'm being honest. There was a custom by LaCroix Toys. He did a really sweet looking Once a Man Cobra Commander. I never got around to getting it. It's really pricey now, so I'm probably just going to settle for this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool though. I do like the paint. You see the lighter colored tone here, and then the darker tone there. I like that. A little detail on the paint. Yeah, let's get these open. Let's get them out of the package and let's take a closer look at them. So let's start with Jinx. The back of the file card. And then you see the rest of the ones they have released so far. Okay, so here are these deals here. I would have preferred on these they were a little more color accurate. I believe these were like a tan color. Not a big deal, but just little details like that, you know, I appreciate. The plastic is pretty pliable. And then let's go to the figure. And here she is, Jinx. And let's get a closer look at the paint application on this. It's not the greatest. If you're looking at it like really close, you could see like mine has like a little imperfection there on the cheek. And on the forehead you do see like some lines, but overall not too bad. The plastic on it is fine. You do see the dragon there on her chest. If this does start chipping for whatever reason, I'll just probably repaint it if I have to. I'm not afraid to get in there and paint stuff. So she looks cool. Not a bad figure. I do like it. Let's put these in her hand. Here she has those deals. And then I do have the other Jinx right here, the mask original version, just for a little comparison. So you do see the dragon logo is bigger on the Super7, and also the paint on the Super7 is lighter, or the mold plastic is lighter than the original. But overall, I do like it. I think it's pretty cool. I dig it. And there's Falcon there in the package. He has, yeah, he has blue eyes. And then the back, there's his file card. Voiced by Don Johnson. And if you're too young to remember Don Johnson, he's the guy that was on the show Miami Vice, if you know Miami Vice. Okay. And here we got Falcon. And here's a shotgun. Just molded in gray plastic. Again, it'd be cool if there was a little more detail on this stuff. I mean like paint detail. And here's Falcon. Falcon up close. How does he look? So the paint doesn't look bad on this guy. It's a pretty clean looking Falcon. I don't really see slop on him. His arms, they're pretty tight actually. This one's a little loose on this side. Not too bad. But the right hand or right arm is pretty tight. Eventually it'll loosen up. I like this Falcon. I think he's pretty cool. And then, oh, one thing I wanted to check, I believe these are now the, they're not just side to side, they're actually the round neck joints inside. They're not the other ones where they just look side to side. So I'm glad that they're implementing that going forward with these newer figures that they're releasing, because on the other ones they just move pretty much left, right, and that was it. They didn't even look down or up, and so that's a plus. And let's see his backpack. There's his backpack. Hollow backpack. But you don't see that when he has it on, so that's a good deal. That's good. Let's put his shotgun. Fits in there securely. I like it. I really do. I like this Falcon. He's pretty dope. He looks like the cartoon. And then let me get the original one here. And there's the original Falcon. So you see the one on the left, the new one, you see the blue eyes on the original. It was pretty normal for them to have like the eyes that color, like brown or black. I don't even know on the original ones if you've seen colored eyes, but this is a nice touch. I like it. The beret looks pretty nice. Pretty dope figure. I do like it. It's cool. So far I like both of the figures. Pretty dope. Let's set our Falcons down there. And one thing that I will say though about the Falcon is on the original one, I like the pants better on this one with the camouflage and a little more detail sculpting, you know, around the boot area, the pants. This one's a little more, there is a little bit of detail, but not like on the original one. So let's get to the last one. Commander, Once a Man. There he is in package. And then here's his file card in the back. All right, let's get the last one out. I like this little touch that they put a spore in here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a nice little touch. And here is your mutated Cobra Commander when Nemesis Enforcer released that spore, and you had Cobra Commander mutating into a snake. And I think this looks pretty good. Like the eyes, they look painted pretty nice. You see the nice color variation like throughout his torso, arms, and head. I like it. I think he's pretty cool. And the tongue, let's see, the tongue is a hard plastic, so just be careful with that you don't snap that, or hopefully it doesn't crack, you know. It doesn't look like it will. It looks like it's kind of molded on there, and it's pretty thick, so I don't think it'll break off. I do like the paint around the upper mouth area. That captures a lot of the cartoon. You do see his head with all the eyes on there. And this one also has the head movement, so that's a plus. I didn't check Jinx. I'm pretty sure she's the same way. Yeah, there's Cobra Commander. And here's my original OG Cobra Commander from the 80s. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like it. You see the belt. They did paint the little triangle there on his belt. You see the little pouches on the belt. His gloves. Pretty cool, man. I definitely like this set of Super7. I'm not sure what series this is. I think it's series, does it say on here? I think it might be like, let's see, 3, 6, 9. It might be series 4 or 5 now that we're in on Super7 here. Let me get Jinx real quick here. Yeah, she does have that neck ball movement. Awesome. And then here is the custom Pythona that I got from Lone Wolf Toys, and I did paint that. I like this Pythona still. It's pretty nice. My big lob. Here's my big lob. I painted this guy too, all the way from scratch. All the skin tone, everything that you see, I painted all of it. Actually, wait. No, I'm lying. The skin I didn't paint. Just on the face. Or did I paint it? Let me see. I don't even remember. I don't think I painted the skin tone on him. Just on the face area. But there's my big lob, and I do like this basketball weapon and the removable knife right here. Grenade. I showed them before. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video of my newest Super7 G.I. Joes. And I do have, like I said, I do have a few others. I'm not going to pull those. But that's basically it. And if I do get the Pythona, which I probably will, I'll probably get Pythona and Big Lob for sure. Not sure about the Royal Guards. I kind of do want them, but I'm going to have to grab like at least, I don't know, 6 of those, I would say, like army build them. But that's going to do it for this little share video on my newest G.I. Joe figures. Alright guys, so hopefully that didn't take too long. You guys take it easy, and I'll try to upload some more. I have a couple other figures that I've been wanting to upload. I've just been kind of lazy, kind of busy with some other stuff. But yeah, until the next video, you guys take care, and hit a comment, like, subscribe. Incredible Bulk signing off. Bye-bye.